Have you ever felt like something in your life is about to change, like a shift is happening, even if you can't quite put your finger on it? Perhaps you've noticed patterns emerging, relationships shifting, or a strange sense that the life you're living isn't fully your own. What if these moments weren't coincidences but signs that you're on the brink of a reality shift? Reality, as we experience it, isn't as fixed or linear as we've been taught. Imagine it like a web, with countless threads weaving together infinite possibilities. Every choice you make, every belief you hold, sends ripples through this web, connecting you to a new version of reality. Sometimes these shifts happen gradually, like a sunrise gently illuminating a new path. Other times they're sudden and intense, shaking the very foundation of your world. But why do these shifts happen? And more importantly, how can you recognize them before they occur? The answer lies in understanding the subtle signs the universe sends you, synchronicities, inner nudges, and moments of déjà vu. These aren't random. They're invitations to grow, realign, and embrace a new dimension of your existence. Imagine standing on the edge of a great transformation, with one foot in your current reality and the other stepping into something extraordinary. This is the power of a reality shift. It's not just about change, it's about evolution, a chance to shed old patterns and step into a life that reflects your highest potential. In this journey, we'll explore how to recognize when you're about to shift realities, what these shifts mean for your spiritual and personal growth, and why embracing them can unlock a life of alignment, purpose, and infinite possibility. Get ready to see your life through a new lens, because change isn't just coming, it's already here. To understand reality shifts, we need to first unravel the nature of reality itself. Most of us grow up believing that life is linear. Cause leads to effect, and time marches forward like a straight road. But the truth is far more dynamic. Reality is not a single path. It's an intricate web of possibilities, each thread representing a different version of your life. When you're about to shift realities, it's as if the web tightens, pulling certain threads closer together while loosening others. This creates a sense of tension, a feeling that something is about to change. These shifts aren't random. They occur when your inner world, your beliefs, energy, and intentions becomes misaligned with your current outer reality. The universe, in its infinite wisdom, orchestrates these shifts to bring you back into alignment. Reality as layers of possibility. Think of reality as layers stacked on top of one another. Each layer vibrates at a different frequency, shaped by your thoughts, emotions, and actions. Lower layers might resonate with fear, doubt, or stagnation, while higher layers reflect love, growth, and opportunity. When you shift realities, it's like stepping from one layer to another. The process can feel like shedding an old skin, uncomfortable at times, but ultimately freeing. And just like climbing a staircase, each shift brings you closer to a version of life that aligns more closely with your highest potential. The role of energy in reality shifts. Your energy is the driving force behind these shifts. When you experience prolonged frustration, dissatisfaction, or longing, your energy sends signals to the universe that your current reality no longer serves you. This sets the stage for change. But here's the fascinating part. The shift doesn't begin outside of you. It begins within. Your thoughts and emotions are the precursors to the new reality you're stepping into. It's as if your inner world starts creating a blueprint for the next version of your life, and the external world adjusts accordingly. Gradual versus sudden. Shifts. Reality shifts can unfold in two ways: gradually or suddenly. Gradual shifts are subtle, like the gentle unfolding of a flower. You might not even notice them at first, but over time, you realize that certain aspects of your life have changed. New opportunities have appeared, relationships have evolved, or old challenges no longer seem relevant. Sudden shifts, on the other hand, feel like a bolt of lightning. They often come in the form of life-changing events, a move, a breakup, a career shift. that force you to confront a new reality head-on. While these moments can be intense, they often accelerate your growth in ways you couldn't have imagined. Why this matters. Recognizing the nature of reality shifts empowers you to embrace them rather than resist them. When you understand that these moments are part of a larger process of alignment and evolution, you can navigate them with grace and curiosity. In the next part of our journey, we'll dive into the specific signs that indicate a shift is on the horizon. By learning to spot these signals, you'll be better equipped to prepare for and embrace the changes ahead. Shifts in reality rarely happen without warning. The universe, in its subtle yet deliberate way, often leaves breadcrumbs, clues that signal a transformation is underway. Learning to recognize these signs can help you approach these moments with clarity and confidence, rather than confusion or resistance. Synchronicities. The universe's whisper. One of the most common signs of an impending shift is the appearance of synchronicities. These aren't just coincidences. They're meaningful alignments that nudge you toward a new reality. For example, you might repeatedly encounter the same number, like 1111, or notice a recurring symbol in unexpected places. Perhaps you hear a song that resonates deeply, followed by a conversation that seems to echo its message. These synchronicities are the universe's way of saying, "Pay attention. Change is near." Instead of dismissing these moments as random, treat them as guideposts. Ask yourself, what is this pattern trying to tell me? How does it relate to what I'm feeling or experiencing? Emotional shifts and restlessness. Your emotions are powerful indicators of a reality shift. Have you ever felt a sudden wave of restlessness or dissatisfaction, even when everything seems fine on the surface? This inner unease often signals that your current reality no longer aligns with your higher self. On the flip side, you might experience bursts of excitement or joy that seem to come out of nowhere. These moments are glimpses of the reality you're moving toward, a preview of what's possible when you embrace the shift. Rather than ignoring these emotions, lean into them. Journal about what you're feeling, meditate on the source of your restlessness, and allow yourself to explore the possibilities that arise. Déjà vu and time. Anomalies. Déjà vu is more than just a quirky brain glitch. It's often a sign that timelines are converging. When you experience déjà vu, it can feel like you're walking a path you've walked before, as if two versions of your reality are briefly overlapping. Similarly, shifts in time perception, like feeling that time is moving unusually fast or slow, can signal that you're stepping out of one timeline and into another. These anomalies are reminders that reality is more fluid than it appears. Sudden changes in relationships or circumstances. When you're about to shift realities, the dynamics of your relationships often change. Some connections might feel strained or fade away, while others deepen unexpectedly. These shifts reflect the energetic realignment happening within you. For instance, you might find yourself naturally drifting apart from people who no longer resonate with your values, while attracting new connections that feel instantly aligned. Similarly, external circumstances, like career opportunities, unexpected moves, or chance encounters, might arise seemingly out of nowhere. These changes aren't random. They're the universe's way of clearing space for the reality you're stepping into. Intuitive nudges and inner knowing. Perhaps the most powerful sign of a reality shift is an intuitive sense that something is about to change. This might manifest as a quiet inner voice, a persistent feeling, or a vivid dream that seems to carry a message. Trust these intuitive nudges. They are your higher self guiding you toward alignment, urging you to take the next step, even if it feels uncertain. Why recognizing these signs matters. By learning to identify these signals, you can approach reality shifts with a sense of curiosity and empowerment. These moments are not happening to you. They're happening for you, opening the door to growth, alignment, and transformation. Next, we'll explore why these shifts occur and how they serve a greater spiritual purpose in your life. Have you ever stopped to wonder why these shifts happen? Why does the universe seem to rearrange itself, nudging you toward something new, something unknown? The truth is, every shift carries a purpose far greater than we often realize. These moments aren't just changes in circumstance, they're whispers from the universe, inviting you to evolve. When a reality shift occurs, it's as though the fabric of your life stretches to reveal a hidden path, one that aligns more deeply with your soul's purpose. This isn't always an easy process. Shifts can feel like chaos, as if the ground beneath you is shifting, leaving you uncertain about where to step next. But this feeling, the discomfort, the disorientation, is where the magic lies. It's a sign that growth is happening. Think of a caterpillar in its cocoon. From the outside, it looks like nothing is happening, but inside, a complete transformation is underway. The same is true for you during a shift. Your energy, your beliefs, and even your perception of reality are being recalibrated to match the version of you that's ready to emerge. But why now? Why do these shifts come at certain moments in our lives? Often, they happen when we've outgrown our current reality, even if we don't yet realize it. You might feel restless, as though something is missing, or you might notice that familiar routines no longer bring you joy. These feelings aren't signs of failure. They're signals that your soul is ready to expand into something greater. And then there's the question of trust. Trust is perhaps the most challenging part of navigating a shift. It's natural to cling to what feels safe, to resist the unknown. But the universe operates on a principle of alignment, always guiding you toward what serves your highest good. Even the most difficult changes carry lessons that prepare you for the life you're meant to live. Consider this. Every major transformation in your life likely started with a moment of uncertainty, a breakup that led to self-discovery, a career change that opened new doors, a move to a new city that brought unexpected opportunities. These shifts are not random. They're part of the intricate design of your journey. At its core, a reality shift is a spiritual awakening. It's a chance to shed the layers of who you thought you were and step into the truth of who you are becoming. These moments remind us that life is not static. It's a constant dance of creation, destruction, and rebirth. So, when you feel the pull of a shift, ask yourself, what is this moment inviting me to release? What version of myself is waiting to emerge? Instead of resisting, lean into the discomfort. Let it guide you, because on the other side of that uncertainty lies clarity, purpose, and alignment. In the next part of our journey, we'll explore how to embrace these shifts fully, with practical steps to navigate the unknown and transform uncertainty into empowerment. Navigating a reality shift can feel like standing on the edge of an unknown world. The ground beneath you feels unsteady. The familiar fades into the distance, and yet there's a quiet whisper urging you to step forward. How do you take that step when everything feels uncertain? The answer lies not in resisting the change, but in learning to flow with it. The first thing to remember is that discomfort is not your enemy. It's a sign of growth. Just as a seed must break through the soil to reach the sunlight, you must sometimes leave the safety of what you know to embrace what's waiting for you. The key is to view discomfort not as something to fear, but as a guide pointing you toward transformation. Begin by grounding yourself in the present moment. When the winds of change feel overwhelming, focus on your breath. Breathe deeply and remind yourself that you are safe, even in the midst of uncertainty. This simple act anchors you, allowing you to observe the shift without being consumed by it. From this grounded space, start to listen to your intuition, your emotions, and the subtle signs around you. These are your compass, gently nudging you in the right direction. Pay attention to the feelings that light you up, the ideas that spark curiosity, and the synchronicities that seem too perfect to ignore. These are not coincidences. They're breadcrumbs, leading you closer to the reality that's calling you. Trust becomes essential here. Trust in yourself, trust in the process, and trust in the universe. Even if the path isn't clear, know that every step you take is bringing you closer to alignment. Remind yourself that you've navigated challenges before, and each one has prepared you for this moment. One powerful way to embrace a shift is through reflection. Ask yourself, what am I holding on to that no longer serves me? What beliefs, habits, or fears am I ready to release? This isn't about judging yourself, it's about creating space for the new. As you let go of what's weighing you down, you make room for the possibilities waiting to unfold. And then there's action. Even the smallest steps can create momentum. Maybe it's a conversation you've been avoiding, a decision you've been postponing, or a dream you've been afraid to pursue. Whatever it is, take one small step today. That single action sends a message to the universe that you're ready to move forward. But remember, embracing a shift isn't just about doing, it's also about being. Allow yourself to rest, to reflect, and to simply exist in this transitional space. Think of it like the pause between the inhale and exhale, a moment of stillness, where transformation quietly takes root. Through all of this, stay open to the unexpected. Shifts rarely unfold the way we imagine, but they often bring gifts we couldn't have anticipated. The relationships that arrive, the opportunities that appear, the insights that change everything, these are the rewards of trusting the process. As you navigate your shift, know this: you are not alone. The universe is always supporting you, even when the path feels unclear. Each step you take, no matter how small, brings you closer to the life that's waiting for you. Now, let's bring everything together and reflect on the deeper meaning of these shifts, exploring how they shape not just your personal journey, but the collective experience of growth and awakening. When we think of reality shifts, it's easy to focus on the external changes, the opportunities, the challenges, the unexpected twists. But at their core, these shifts are not about what's happening around you. They're about what's happening within you. Every shift is a reflection of your inner evolution. It's a reminder that you are not static, but a dynamic being, constantly growing, learning, and aligning with your highest self. These moments teach us that life isn't a straight path but a spiral, leading us deeper into understanding and closer to the truth of who we are. This process, while often unsettling, carries profound beauty. It shows us that change is not something to fear, but something to embrace. Each shift is an invitation, a chance to step into a new dimension of possibility, where the life you dream of isn't just a distant vision, but a reality waiting to be created. And as you navigate these shifts, you begin to see the interconnectedness of it all. Your personal transformation ripples outward, touching those around you and contributing to the collective awakening of humanity. This is the power of embracing change. It not only transforms your life, but also helps elevate the world. Now that we've journeyed through the nature of reality shifts, take a moment to reflect. What changes are stirring in your life right now? What signs have you noticed, subtle or bold, that are guiding you toward something new? The beauty of these shifts is that they remind us of the infinite potential within and around us. They show us that life is not fixed, but fluid, shaped by our choices, our energy, and our willingness to grow. And while the path may feel uncertain, the destination is always one of alignment, purpose, and expansion. So, how will you embrace this moment? Will you resist the changes, holding on to what feels safe but no longer serves you? Or will you trust the process, stepping boldly into the unknown with faith that the universe is guiding you? Start small. Pay attention to the signs, the synchronicities, the emotions, the nudges from your intuition. Reflect on what you're ready to release and what you're ready to welcome. And most importantly, take one step today, no matter how small, toward the reality that calls to you. Remember, you are not alone in this journey. Every shift you experience is part of a larger design, a dance between your soul and the universe. Each moment of uncertainty is an invitation to grow, each challenge a lesson in trust, and each new beginning a chance to create the life you've always dreamed of. The question is not whether you'll shift realities, it's how you'll embrace the journey. So take a deep breath, step forward, and trust that the path ahead will reveal itself in ways more beautiful than you can imagine.